Welcome back to the channel, and today I want to attempt to build an ejection seat for a plane that also allows you to land softly. I don't think I've ever built an ejection seat before. I've definitely seen other ejection seats. I think Yuzi built one a while ago. But my focus here is going to be on like a deployable quote-unquote parachute system, but I'm not going to be using like the parachute mod or anything like that. I'm going to try to use balloons, which I think would be kind of funny. So here is the concept. I think this is the most like ejection plane seat style seat that we can use. But the idea is where we go with balloons. The idea is to essentially use balloons. These are actually bigger than I thought they were going to be. But if I attach balloons to the ejection seats, they should... Yeah, see, even just 2 balloons is enough to lift this thing. Well, actually, we don't want to go up. We want to go down slowly, so that's too much. But I'm going to need to build a system, because obviously I can't just build a plane with where the seat looks like this, because these balloons are going to be up in the air, and they're going to be not good for aerodynamics, and it's going to look ridiculous. I want to hide it in the plane. So what I'm thinking is these are going to have to be, like, back here. And then they need to be hidden inside the plane. So then if I use these steering hinges, then when we press number 1, so you can actually already see that the weight that I've added just by adding the pipe pieces and the steering hinges. Let me go up in the air here. There we go. Now we just have a nice slow parachute-like descent. Does it look like we're getting faster? Kind of feels like we're getting faster. Doesn't really make sense. No, it doesn't make sense. It actually... If anything, it should be the opposite, because as we go down, the air should get denser, so we should get more buoyant as we go down. But anyway, I think this could potentially be the mechanism here. The question is how to get it out of the plane. Because if I build a whole plane, because the ejection part is now the hard part. Because if I build a whole plane around it, how do I eject upwards, but then have these come with me? Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe a gimbal. I don't know why I didn't think of gimbals first. I think because I was thinking like an actual parachute. Like I was thinking along the lines of a parachute, which is an unpowered just source of resistance. And things like party balloons and the inflatable balloons were just what was coming to mind. But a single gimbal thruster, gimbal jet, like right on the back, like just like this, is super compact. This actually might work. It'll probably work better, but I mean, aesthetically though, I really do like the idea of just having these balloons next to the... You know, let me try with the balloons. I know this is probably going to be a nightmare, but maybe I can figure something out. Okay, so the next part is the ejection method. There's 2 methods that could potentially work. One is the piston method. We just have a piston shoot us with a detachable block, and that ejects us out. And then the other method would be the magnet method, where we have magnets push us out. And I think this is going to be the much more compact method. So let's go with magnets for now. Now the thing is, we're going to need the seat to detach. So we need detachable block that connects the seat to the build. Oh, I forgot that the balloons, they kind of work at all times. Well, that's confusing. Why am I still attached? Oh, probably because I turned the magnets on with the attract function, not the repel function. There we go. Okay, it's really hard to tell. I'm gonna need to put some weights on this thing. Oh, wait. Did I not get ejected? That was weird. Okay, so there is the issue of once my seat gets disconnected, it turns the magnets back off. So I need the magnets to be activated by a gate. All right, I think I got it. There we go. All right, let me put some weights on this thing so we can stay on the ground for better testing purposes. There we go. All right, that looks like it's gonna work. Kinda don't like that the balloons are just always on. The thing is, an inflatable balloon would work would fit the purpose better, but the size of an inflatable balloon is pretty massive. I mean, I guess theoretically it's the same width, but I definitely don't like... Yeah, I don't know if I like this. And it's going to be harder to hide in the side because it has attachment points that I need to avoid. We eject. And then the balloon can get inflated and we can actually control our descent. It is kind of a cooler option, to be honest, but it's going to be extremely difficult to build this in. I still don't understand how this stuff is going to come out of the plane. Like, if it was just the seat, yeah, the seat gets ejected, but I have this whole other thing that's inside the body of the plane, which, am I even going to be able to hide that in there? It looks good, though. It looks good in testing, because we get flying out, we're flipping around, we activate the balloon, and we have a nice soft landing. If I was better at regulating the buoyancy. So I think right here we have our ejection system, and now the hard part. Fitting it in a plane and figuring out how to get out of the plane. Okay, so time to build the cockpit, and I gotta remember that I cannot have the cockpit attached to any part of this system. So I think what I'm gonna do is actually block off the attachment points with these. That'll guarantee that I don't accidentally attach there. I actually don't want to do the same here because I want to have parts that are like up against these, but technically not attached. The balloon is going to be the hard part not to attach to. Like, do I have it? Probably right there is better. All right, so I've built a cockpit where I'm pretty sure the seat is not attached. So a quick test here, I'm going to do make scrap because right now there's no way for me to actually get out of the cockpit. But if I have this set to make scrap, we should turn everything into scrap. So you can see that my entire ejection system remains intact and the cockpit itself is what disappears. So that is progress. Now I actually want to eject from the cockpit. So I kind of feel like this whole top section, I need to figure out how to have it open or like get detached as well, which means I can't actually have it attached in any of these areas, which I don't know how to do that. Oh, unless I have it start in the open position, which essentially means I just take this whole thing, rotate it in this direction. That doesn't work. I mean, it doesn't work as far as the ejection goes. I think this is gonna have to become removed. I think it's gonna have to get turned to scrap. If I have it in the open position, which would be like right here, then if I get ejected, this whole system has to come through it as well. This is the problem. This is the big problem with having the balloon inside the plane, is this has to come out of the plane too. So like, essentially the whole top of the plane has to disappear. I really don't know. Oh no. Most of this is not attached now, because a lot of these were relying on these attachment points. And now that they aren't there, this whole system isn't attached to itself. It was just attached to the rest of the body here. Okay, I think that'll work. I replaced these interior wedges with blocks, and that solved it, except, oh, this was useless. We don't need that. Okay, that's okay, but we also need this to be detached at some point. Oh, I see it. Do I see how? 1, 2, that has to be here, because then we need a detachable block here. All right, so that comes off. That's actually pretty cool. And then we get ejected. All right, piece by piece, we're getting closer. Don't do the magnets before you do the cockpit windshield. Is it just called a windshield? I kind of like that it flies off like that, like not turning it to scrap. I wonder if it's going to do that while we're flying around. And then that happens. So maybe I could have something similar happen to whatever's holding the balloon or whatever's surrounding the balloon, at least the top side of the balloon. So we detach. That's not good. I don't want to eject here, but I ejected the cockpit away from me rather than me away from the cockpit. All right, this is getting somewhere. Now the balloon is gonna be the bigger issue, but I also need to finish out like the bottom of this too. All right, that works. Now I have to build the rest of the plane and have it work with wings and thrust and all that. And judging by how big this cockpit is, it's gonna be not a small plane. All right, see, here's the problem right here. We cannot just go like this, because then we will attach to the balloon. I know. All right, so this will make sense later. So right now, obviously, we are not attached at all, but we can have blocks on top. These don't attach to the balloon, and these will bridge the gap between the front and the back. And then we skip this attachment point completely. There's gonna have to be a gap behind the cockpit windshield because the cockpit windshield lives here in build mode, so I can't place any blocks here. So you can see between here, the hitbox goes straight against the windshield, so I can't place any blocks there. So that's unfortunate. Unless I delete these blocks, well, then that removes all of this. Now this is doable. All right, that still works. All right, so now I've made a gap here. Why did I do that? Because I can put a shield block right here that goes into the gap. And then I can go 1, 2, 3 blocks further. Oh, dang it. No, that, okay, hold on. I'm on to something. I think I'm on to something. Wait, what's attached now? Oh no, that one block is attached there. Okay, unless I use pipe pieces. This is extremely delicate building. Individual block choices. Oh, see, we're getting close. Oh, here we go. All right, I'm just gonna do one set of pipes here. 2 of these blocks right here. Oh, I think I just went too far. Oh, so there is a gap, but if I do this one, then this hits. Oh, it fit that time, kind of. It applies a bad torque. What happens if I disconnect it? Well, that becomes a problem for the whole rest of the build, because now I'm realizing what I just built stays on top of the balloon. So even if it does close successfully, which seems rare. Oh, there we go. That time I have it perfectly. If I disconnect, that's a problem because now my ejection system, the cockpit came back. Wait, why is, okay, now, yeah, see, now that part that I put there is still attached. Okay, so we're gonna move this down. Every single movement of a block here is crucial because what we're gonna do from that is we are then going to take we're going to take a tube T. Sounds like a fashion choice. ScrapMan wearing his tube T today. So now this, oh no, see that, I wasn't particular enough with the movement. This needs to come down. This tube T needs to be on top underneath this steering hinge. So the steering hinge still makes the cockpit window go down, but this tube T is going to be part of the detachment system, which I can build off of to then fill in the whole top part. So I need to get, this is going to be complicated, but I need to get I need to get around this hitbox, and it looks like I can. I think this might look kind of weird though. I don't know what this is going to look like once it's collapsed. Oh, this has an attachment point on the side. So there's so many times sometimes I really wish some certain blocks had attachment points on the sides. Most of the time I do wish that they had attachment points on the sides, like especially when it comes to like this block does not have an attachment point on the side, and this block does not have an attachment point on the side. But this block, I want to use it where it doesn't attach on the side, and of course, it has an attachment point on the side. Actually, I still might be able to use it. I think I just gotta use it this way. I don't really know what I'm trying to do right now, I'll be honest. But when I detach, see that whole thing now detaches, freeing both me and the balloon. Here's what we got right now. I can't really cover up this section behind the cockpit to make it look more natural, but I don't know, that's just what we're gonna have to deal with. But what I'm doing now is I'm building around the balloon to create like a fuselage that encloses that, but I have to be really careful that everything I'm building has to be attached back to this point here and not to the rest of this, which stays here. It stays attached, like this is a rigid frame. This is the fuselage. Everything on top has to be the ejection windshield. So you can see I'm trying to like enclose it or make it look like it's attached here by using these. But from the top, you can see these pipe pieces are not attached there. So it's still an independent unit. So I think going out to here should be good enough. I feel like aerodynamics are going to be pretty bad Yeah, unless I can just add some of these in here. So periodically, as I add blocks inside of this, I am probably going to have to just double check and make sure that this whole system still works. So there we go. Now see, that's a problem. Why isn't this detaching anymore? So there's the detachable block. So that detaches. Okay, something somewhere. Oh, I see. So these blocks that I just added in are the culprit. So if I delete those blocks that I just added in, we now... Oh, something else happened somewhere. I see it. Yep, I added this in. I added this block in as well. And that block in. The windshield eject seems a little inconsistent as well. But now when I press, the ejection actually works now. So there, I added a lot of blocks in there and pretty much every single one was hurting the system. I was trying to fill in this area and you know what? I think I can do it like, no, see that attaches to that and that's the problem is that one block there, which I think I could just go up like this. All right. And then now let me see if that's a problem. All right, that's not a problem. I can eject now. All right, now I've filled all that in again. All right, ejection still works. Whew, this is a lot of work and I'm not even like past the cockpit very far yet. All right, I've been working on some wing design. This is what I'm looking at so far. I got some flaps over here. I'm probably gonna have to fill this thing with thrust and also some like gyro for pitch and roll assist. But now I need to build the actual tail part. I'm kind of liking how it's going so far. Actually, let me test that, or that still disconnects and we still eject as a separate piece. That's the key functionality we need to retain as we add stuff to this. But now it should be easy because we're kind of just building away from that section. None of the stuff that we build now should really have any impact on that. Okay, I've built this thing big enough apparently to fit two extremely large jet engines in here. I think I'm just gonna lean into that. I mean, it's proportional. It looks right for the size. So let's see, can we even get off the ground right now? How is our lift and all that? Not feeling good. Come on. Oh, I don't have a vertical stabilizer yet. And I need something to push this off. What if I have another magnet? All right, so now. Okay, we got stuff going on. Okay, this is good. All right, what do I do now? I keep building is what I do. This is actually looking way better than I was expecting it to look. Should I put like just another set of these inside? I feel like that's a little excessive. We'll just have these on the outside and I'll have a bunch of like space thrusters or something on the inside. Oh yeah, let's get some logic. Not logic. Let's get some gyro assistance in here as well. So this, for the first time in a while, is like is actually at a scale where I can use this large stabilizer and it kind of fits with the build. Yeah, look at that. All right, now we should be able to like take off and stuff. Oh yeah. All right, we are definitely extremely front heavy right now. But we can fly. This looks so cool. All right, the gyros make this thing so much more agile. All right, we need to weigh this thing down in the back a little bit more with some thrust. Because right now, if you look at our center of... Oh, it's actually not nearly as bad as I thought. All right, now it's just a matter of filling in this. And I actually don't even need that much thrust, to be honest. Let's take a look at thruster weights. This is 15 kilograms. This is 30 kilograms. I might actually use these, even though I like these better. Put a bunch of these in the back. All right, I think I got the structure all filled out and finished there. Oh, that's awkward. I intended to do something about that. We do that. We do that. We do that. And these ones can copy over to there. Then this one copies over to here. Look at that, it's filled in. And this remains detached because that is the inflatable balloon right there. Okay. Let's see if it flies and then we'll paint it up and actually do a real test. All right, here we go. I think I did okay with the aerodynamics. The weight distribution, we still nose down a little bit. I feel like I feel like my center of lifted mass is like really, it feels close where like I'm just on like this pivot point where it could go either way. I don't feel like I have enough horizontal stabilization on this tail. Not sure what to do about that yet, but I mean, it does fly fine, all things considered. And our speeds, not bad. Even our vertical stabilization is wobbly too, but this really isn't about the flying. This is about the ejection seat. All right, let's come in for a landing. I'm saving the ejection seat for after it actually looks like a good plane. All right, there we go. Not bad for a landing. Something this big. We are like, we're getting on the upper end of the complexity scale, so this is over 1,000 kilograms. I painted it up a little bit. Looks a little bit more like a jet. Let's go ahead and see if the ejection seat works. All of this for one moment. It's not really one moment. Well, it is one moment, but it's a couple of steps. There's a couple of things that have to work. All right, here we go. Stage 1, ejecting the windshield. It didn't work. What have I done? It doesn't look like anything moved. I'm gonna do a repair real quick and try again. Oh, I think I did something somewhere. Oh. I think this is it here. I think these actually just need to be rounded pieces. Oh, no, that's not it yet. Oh, I got rid of, I didn't even realize it. I actually did get rid of something here. I had other rounded wedges like this. I think that is all I need to do there. All right, let's see. There it is. Yep. Tiny little differences. Almost hard to even tell what I needed to do. Okay, it should work now. All right, here we go. Let's try to do a overland ejection. All right, phase 1. Windshield deployment. No. No. All right. Oh, no, I can't even repair. All right, there we go. So I think this is going to be a chance thing. I think it should work sometimes, but not all the time. All right, phase 1, windshield deployment. Oh, why? I'm going to add more magnets. We need more power on the deployment there. If I do this, does this ruin anything? All right, let's try it on the ground. Man, if I can't even do it on the ground. Oh, there it goes. You know what it is? It's the pipes inside. All right, hold on. There's some unnecessary piping happening over here. I just did that for symmetry, but I honestly think if I just remove this, it's gonna be better off. All right, well, I removed it and had a successful try first attempt afterwards. All right, and that time I didn't. So see these two pipe pieces here? These are gonna get replaced with another detachable block. So that part just disappears and hopefully should create more freedom for this entire windshield to do its thing. All right, let's see how that feels. Now what's getting stuck? It's still those plates. I don't know, maybe I feel like I've improved it. I feel like I've given it a better chance. So let's just try it now and hope for the best. Okay, please work. Phase 1, remove the windshield. Oh no, we're going down. This is a perfect example. We need to eject. Where's my balloon? I needed that to survive. Oh no. Yep, that would have been a death right there. All right, well, that was a failure. Unfortunately, the critical part of this entire system got destroyed during the ejection, which is not good. I think I may have figured something out. All right, let's see if this... I mean, this is being pretty consistent on the ground. So what I've done is those two detachable blocks, there's the one detachable block that is attached to this like top section that covers the inflatable balloon, and there's the other detachable block that is attached to the windshield. I'm having this detachable block detach first, and then 1/10 of a second later, then the windshield detaches. So it seems to be much less destructive at this point. So let's see if it works in movement in the air. The key thing is our balloon needs to survive. Moment of truth. All right, phase 1, remove cockpit. Yes, eject. Yes. I don't remember how to do the balloon. I think shift. Oh. Oh, there goes the plane. Wow. Imagine getting hit by your own plane when you're trying to eject. Oh, no, wait. Oh, I missed. Okay, hold on. I don't really have much control over this thing. We're going all the way down to the ground, though, it looks like. Come on. Slow down a little bit. Slow down a little bit. What a landing. What an ejection. That was fantastic. All right, we got to do this at least 2 more times. I put almost 2 hours into building this. I can't just do it once and be done with it. I wonder if I could eject over the carrier and land on the carrier. All right, here it goes. Oh, no. Oh. All right. I may have done that a little bit too early. I panicked because everything started getting destroyed. I don't know if I can control my... No, I'm just going in this direction. We're gonna have to do a water landing. Good news is, we got buoyancy. Unfortunately, the buoyancy... Oh, well, we have buoyancy even in the air, but the buoyancy is above our seat. So in the water, if we were to sit in the water, it would keep us underwater. We're okay. We just gotta take breaths and time with the bobbing. All right, it would be kind of cool to try to do like a stunt, and then we lose a wing, and then we have to do an emergency ejection or something. Oh boy, here it goes. Uh-oh, this isn't good. Time to eject. Oh, that worked great. That worked so great. I actually gotta remember to activate the balloon too. It's manual activation. All right, and look at the... Oh, no. Oh, dang it. I was just about to have a landing, and then I ruined it. All right, that was pretty fun. Let's see if we can do another one of those. Because we lost a wing. We needed an emergency ejection there. Here we go. Oh, no. Oh, this is bad. All right. There we go. I was a little slow. I forgot my keys. But that worked beautifully. I love how the windshield just shoots off sometimes when it works as intended. Oh, that was a little bit of a hard landing there. Could have done better with that. All right, one more. I want to do one more just for fun, just because I'm enjoying it. It's starting to feel immersive. I really love how the windshield shoots off and stays intact. All right, gonna try to hit the highest point again, just so I have the most time to, you know, respond to the damage. Ooh, we lost a wing. We don't have control. We're going down. Eject. Oh no. I hit the ground before I ejected. I don't know if that's how it's supposed to go. I don't think that's how it's supposed to go, but we're going down a lot softer this time. Our landing zone is not great. And there we go. Nice and gentle landing. We did survive. All right, I know I said one more, but now I just want to do one more clean one where I'm not like tumbling through the air, just like a straight shot. Let's say we ran out of fuel and we're not gonna make it to wherever. So we're out of fuel, and instead of doing just like a nice gentle ground landing, for some reason we decide we got to eject. And that worked beautifully too. That was a really smooth one. And now there goes the plane. What are the chances we're gonna land on this island? Doesn't look good. Looks close, but not good. And there we go, nice soft water landing. Oh wait, actually. Nice landing. Oh no. Oh, okay. Look at that. Now I get to relax. It's like one of those flotation tubs. What are they called? Like the water therapy flotation things. Just get to relax in the water and contemplate life, get lost in thought. What a great way to bail off of a multi-million-dollar aircraft. No stress whatsoever. Not stressed at all about it. Look, I'm relaxed. Look how relaxed I am. As the water goes over my face, like... All right, I gotta say, that actually turned out way better than I thought it could. This feels like a really legit ejection seat. Unless that happens. Don't worry about that, though. Oh, no, I have the other one inside of me. I just wanted one more at the end of the video. Oh, no, we're damaged. Eject. There we go. So, you see how it works? It works great. Let me know what you guys thought of this. We also have the option to ascend into the sky forever rather than parachuting back down to the ground. So I'm gonna go do that. And if you guys enjoyed this video, you'll probably enjoy some more you can find right here on the end screen. Hope this video has earned your subscription. Anyway, this has been ScrapMan, and I'll see you next time. Bye.